Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today I'm gonna be starting on making a new Pixagon 3D series, which are gonna be the top 10 best weapons. Now, this is how I'm going to make. So I'm going to make top 10 weapons from each category. As you can see by title, first off I'm starting off by telling you top 10 best primary weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. Let me know in the comment section down below if I missed some really good primary weapon or you disagree with some of the primary weapons being the best in the game that are gonna be in this video. And yes, so I'm gonna be basically telling you top 10 best primary weapons and then explaining them why are they so good that are made on top 10. And there are also a few rules, like no, I'm not gonna be tolerating any cancerous weapons, like such as what is the primary cancerous weapon? Okay, Chickamum. Chickamum example. When I get to the backup, no, like Echo Scanner. Those are like all the cancerous weapons, which are OP. I know they should be at least top 10, but I would not count them because cancerous does not make them the best. It just makes them ruin the game. The best weapons are only the weapons that are also fair, not like unfair. And another thing that is that I'm not gonna be doing like the top 10 best gadgets, like or top 10 best throwing gadgets, or top 10, best throwing, whatever. You know what I mean, you guys, right? But so yes, I will be making it from primary to backup to melee to special to sniper, and I will finish it off with top 10 best heavies in the game. But for now, let's get to the top 10, shall we? Alright, so at number 10 we have is the Ultimatum. Now I know that some of you will probably put it higher, but the point of that is this, that it's not actually the best primary in the game, but it is one of the best ones. I mean, that does have a really high damage, but the point is that if you miss a shot with it, then you're basically screwed. Like, if this weapon takes skill and it takes aim, because, like, as I said, if you miss a shot, then your opponent has a high probability of killing you. So, but in our case, yes, it does have a very great damage, and because of its super OP damage, this weapon makes it to the top 10. Alright, so at number 9 we have is the Enchanting Altar. Now, this thing, when I first reviewed it and first got it, it really surprised me. Like, I never knew, ever since the Soteric Inc. has made a video about it and hated it, I never knew it would be that good. It's probably just not suitable for trick spans because with shell time. The biggest negativity about it is travel time, so that's why I put it lower than some other weapons, other 8 primaries, not 9, sorry, 8 primaries, uh, lower than I put Enchanting Altar lower than those 8 primaries because of its shell time. But in our case, it deals a very super. It has like a very great hard damage per second. Like it kills very fast. Even though it has a shell time, it still has a very great damage. At number 8 we have is the large caliber machine gun. Now do I really have to explain this thing? I mean, one thing for sure is that it has a really great damage per second. Now I know that you can see right there that this is in a Husum video. Now Husum always has maxed out everything, always hex modules and everything, so it's not that powerful as it seems in this video, but it still is very powerful primary. It's not that powerful as recent video as I said, but again, it's a very powerful primary. It has a good damage per second, it shoots very fast, it's a heavy rifle, and that's why it makes it all the way to the top 8. And number 7 we have is the semi-auto shotgun. Now this thing is powerful. Like if you it's like the same thing if you like combine the automatic and actually the semi-auto automatic and the shotgun. Well, this makes it an insane shotgun. Now this thing is that's why it is insane. Now it doesn't have this shotgun doesn't have the best damage, but what it does is that it has multiple shots. Like it's not literally the complete opposite of the ultimatum. Like with the ultimatum, if you miss a shot, as I said before, then you're dead. But if there in this one, if you miss a shot, just one shot, you'll still be completely fine. Like it just completely destroys enemies. Even though a lot of people would probably disagree with this one being at the top 10, but for me, it is still a very powerful primary, and it deserves to be at top 10. And number 6 we have is the Stormtrooper exoskeletons, which are I do not even know what to say because those things are just so crazy. Like those things are the biggest spammy automatic weapon in the whole game. Now here there are two reasons why. First reason is because it has a very great accuracy to aim. I mean crosshair. Yeah, that is very accurate aim. Next up, it slows per shot, every single shot, it slows the target very well. Like it's just like, and it does have a great damage per second. Like this is all I have to say about Stormtrooper exoskeletons. Like they're really spammy weapons. They're not really cancerous, but they're like this is really a godly primary. And in my opinion, if you ever wanted to get this thing, if you like automatic weapons, you ever wanted to get like an automatic weapon for 1000 coupons, this is the perfect weapon for you to get for 1000 coupons. As top 5 we have is none other than the disguised rifle. Now one thing for sure, this weapon is super satisfying to use. Not to mention it's fire rate, I mean it's damage per second. Well, yes, it's pretty good because probably because of its fire rate. Now its fire rate is super amazing. Its fire rate is just like insane as the Neutron Pulsator. It doesn't have the best damage per bullet, but what it actually has is the best fire rate. It has the same fire rate as Neutron Pulsator. At least I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not sure about this one, but it is a super fun primary weapon to use, and I personally like it. It's not a bad weapon, and it's also another one of the primary weapons that it deserves to be in the top 10 list. Alright, so at number 4 we have is a Deadly Tail. Now, is this weapon really a surprise that this weapon is actually a top 10? Well, no, because everyone knows that Deadly Tail is OP in Pixel Gun 3D, and yes, it is true. So Deadly Tail right here has a decent fire effect, but it has a super great damage, not to mention every 5 hits the Super Punch activates. So Super Punch is about 100 to the head, and so every 5 shots you make there will be like 100 damage bullets to the head, which is just insane. And yes, basically this weapon is so good, basically it's always damage, but in other case fire effect and the fire rate of these things are decent, and the mobility is also decent. So at number 3 we have is an Neutron Pulsator. This one is definitely no surprise, I admit. Now, Neutron Pulsator is also my favorite weapon in the whole game, and I'm kinda sad that I didn't put it in number 1, but there are still 2 more weapons on this list that I have behind the video. Uh, there are still 2 more weapons that are more powerful than Neutron Pulsator, but in our case Neutron Pulsator is almost, in my opinion, the best weapon in the whole game. So Neutron Pulsator has Very great mobility. It's fast basically in everything. It has a 100 mobility, it has 100 fast fire rate, it has even the X-ray, it has a really nice crosshair where zooming. It also, kills your enemy very fast. It's basically fast in everything, and that's the one heck of a primary that I like. So at number two we have is the siege minigun. Now you probably all disagree because like how is the siege minigun better than neutron booster? I actually find it better than neutron booster, and here is why. So yeah, and I like the siege minigun. I also like to call it a broken minigun. Not in the way that it's cancerous, but it is kind of broken because it like shoots like every single minigun. It has a shooting delay, right? That it doesn't shoot until like you know it's fully like start prepared to shoot, like you know exactly what I'm trying to say right here. But this one, it just doesn't do it's the other miniguns. This one literally starts shooting before it even starts shooting all those bullets. Not to mention its damage is also pretty good, and it has a quite a fast fire rate. Now we are finally at the number one. So number one, in my opinion, the best primary weapon in PC Gun today, in my opinion, obviously, is Last Quick. So yes, the Last Quick. Now, it's kind of shocked. Like I know that Chica Boom and Tactical Scorchers are better weapons, but as I said before, I'm not tolerating any cancer weapons. And yes, for me, Chica Boom and Tactical Scorcher are absolutely a cancerous weapons, but less quick. The only biggest negativity about it is that it runs quite quick out of the ammo, so it needs constantly reloading. But anywho, it does reload. It has a really quick reloading time, and it's even basically a mythical version of the semi-auto shotgun. It's even more insane than the semi-auto shotgun. It's a really spammy primary weapon. It's almost cancer, but still not really because some people really can't use the semi-auto weapons correctly. They are bad with them, But me, I am really great with those kind of weapons. But yes, that was basically it for this video. And yes, if you're wondering if Last Quick is worth 1000 coupons, yes, definitely is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you all soon.